Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Michelle Venturella. Congratulations.
I was nervous at first to go last because I thought, I don't know how the crowd's going to be, but this has been comic relief all night, my gosh. And Michelle, I did try the pitching thing, just so you know. After a few years of it, they said, why don't you try something else? So I did that. Thank you again for this incredible honor, and thank you to everyone at Indiana University who put this event together tonight. It is unbelievable to be here. And congratulations to the other inductees. I always wanted to say that. Congratulations to the other inductees. Things are going well if you're saying that, I guess. It is truly an honor to be in the same class with all of you. I thought it was special to be inducted the same year that we're celebrating the 40th anniversary of Title IX. I want to, go ahead, you can give it. I want to thank the women and men who worked and continue to work so hard for women to have the opportunities that they have. And there's so many people that have paved the way that I've never had a chance to meet, but two of them I know very well, and I want to thank them tonight. Two of my aunts were teachers before Title IX was in existence and saw everything grow throughout their careers. They volunteered their time, they volunteered their money because of something that they believed in, and I'm so grateful for them to be a part of this wonderful movement. I'm sure it was exciting for them to come to Sydney, Australia and watch their niece play in the Olympics. So again, a big thank you to my aunts and for all of you that have helped pave the way for people like me. Thank you. To my parents, my mom and dad, we drove down once again from the Chicagoland area, just like the good old days, down to Bloomington. Mom, talk until she gets tired, takes a little nap. We're all happy for a second. Talk. Just gets tired. There were other people in the car, this is true. And again, there's not many things that get my parents back, especially my dad from Arizona. They were smart, they retired out to the warm weather about 10 years ago. But I knew you wouldn't miss this one, so thanks for being here to both of you. I tease my mom a lot because she's the furthest thing from an athlete that you can ever imagine. But both my parents were so supportive in allowing me to pursue what truly made me happy. I look back now and really wonder how you did it, with the kids going different directions, the money that we cost, and the money that we cost. But they always told me that I could do anything that I wanted, and for some reason I believed them. So I guess things turned out all right. Thank you for instilling the values in me that were the foundation of me being able to achieve the things I have achieved in life. I love you both very much. Thank you. I also want to thank my brother John and my sister Lynette. John was the one who really taught me how to play. I loved having an older brother, and I think he wanted a younger brother, but he got me instead. I will always be thankful for the patience he had with me. And my sister was always very confident. She was always telling me how proud she was, and she was the one that was always in my corner. I also want to thank my cousins Kim and Bill, who are here tonight, who made the trip from Cincinnati, who tended to always show up with the kids at different events that I was at. I also want you to know how much I look up to both of you guys as role models, as parents. You guys have 3 wonderful kids, and that's not by chance. So thank you for being here tonight. I also want to thank my grandma, who is the biggest sports fan. She's 98, still couldn't understand why the doctors wouldn't let her come make this trip. This is true. She got to travel and play even into her early 80s, having a chance to go to the 96 games. She's an amazing woman, and I'm so appreciative to have her be my grandmother. I'm so thankful for all of my family, for all they've done to help me succeed. And to my coaches, as a coach now, I can appreciate all the efforts that go into recruiting a student athlete and trying to get the most out of them that you can in the short 4 years that you have them as part of your program. Diane Stevenson, Jenny McDaniel, Terry Connect, Sally Miller, and Bonnie Thal each made a difference in my life. Jenny was the one who was instrumental in recruiting me to Indiana, although I never had a chance to play for her. Coach K, Coach Miller, and Bonnie were amazing assistants and also were just as interested in helping me become a better person as they were an athlete. Diane was amazing As a head coach, the good things and the bad things all fall on your shoulders, as I know all too well now. I don't know how it really came up to switch my position from being a first baseman to a catcher my sophomore year here, especially since I never caught, and being left-handed was not the usual for that position. But the decision was made, and that changed the direction of my life. Less than 2 years later, I was trying out for the first ever Olympic team, and being able to play two positions was key to me making the team. So I'm so grateful that Coach Stevenson had the vision to make that change and was able to teach me that position so quickly. I'm also thankful because she was there during the entire tryout process, even offering any kind of help she could, financial help. She asked me once, she's like, need anything, car payment, let me know. Compliance people, this was after I graduated, it's fine. And just for the record, no money was exchanged. Maybe a 20 or so. Having support like that from my coaches was amazing. I'm forever grateful for all of them. And of course, my teammates. None of this is possible without great teammates, and I have a few here tonight. Gina, you go. Anyone that saw our era in play, I mean, I was behind the plate catching the ball. That's kind of the easy part. Gina was the one over there throwing it. And it was real nice because I caught a whole bunch of them because no one could really ever hit her. So the reason that we did well was a lot because of that person over there. Gina, wave your hand for a second. Hi, Gina. Sarah's also here, and Ann, and we'll talk about them later. Of course, my team, again, if they didn't get on base, then I couldn't have hit them in. If we didn't do well, especially, it's interesting when you look back because the timing of it was so unique. Again, we won the Big Ten in 1994. And then that was when we were one game away from going to the World Series, but 94 was actually the first Olympic tryout process year as well. The odd thing is, of course, the team that we lost that game to go to the World Series was UIC, where I coach today. So when we have alumni events and the 94 team comes back, they always want to talk about that game when they beat Indiana to go to the World Series. I, however, do not. But again, I'm very thankful for my teammates because they made the experience for me so memorable. I also want to thank the athletic trainers and doctors who kept me on the field as I battled some injuries, as we all do. Everyone in academic services that kept me on the right track, as well as the facilities and grounds guides who made playing on our field so very special. Another man I want to thank, and I know he's here tonight, Jim Butler. Where is Jim? Behind the scenes man, that's why I can't find him. Literally the videographer. Jim's office still, as I found out today when I went to Assembly Hall, is in the same spot. Down in the AV room, the studio, and his office was pretty much right across from the softball office. And it was, I stopped in there so many times just to say hi, and he was always there. One of those guys, again, that just listened to everybody that came in. But I always loved how much he loved Indiana, how much he cared about all the teams, and it was just tremendous. Again, today when we walked in, he was just still doing his thing. So I just want to give a shout out to Jim because he was awesome, still is. Barb, my friend Barb that's here. I'm so happy once again. You were here from the beginning when I first started playing. And, you know, we always support each other when we were pursuing our own dreams. And Barb was actually an Olympian in the 1992 Olympics for team handball. And I think when you know somebody that is doing something that seems impossible and you see them make it, it makes it a little bit easier in your life. So I want to thank you for being here too and being such a great example for me there. Beth, I know you never saw me play. I'm so glad you're here tonight. I told you I was good. Maybe now you'll believe me. I'm just kidding. Thanks for being here. And last but not least, Indiana gave me one of the best gifts I could ever ask for, a best friend. Ann also played here. She was a couple years ahead of me. Definitely showed me the ropes. Landon, there might be some things from your, we can't actually go into that with the whole really showing the ropes. But anyway, I don't know if you know this, but next Friday is our 22-year anniversary, exactly, when I first met you. And Ann and I kind of hit it off from the beginning. She was my hostess on my recruiting trip here. We went to McCree's Deli. So sad McCree's is gone, by the way. And, right? And when I say we hit it off, basically that means that I talked a lot and she listened a lot. In my world, that was really good. I'm not sure much has changed since then, but you have been the biggest blessing in my life. I love you so much, and thank you for everything that you have done. Thank you again for allowing me to have this time back here at Indiana with my family and friends. And you know, for any of you that this is your first experience here at Indiana, I think you understand exactly why we have the pride that we do with being Hoosiers. Thank you again. Picture time, that's right. All right, put this in.
Gotta find the picture guy.
Good.
There he is. Congratulations.
Awesome.
That's awesome.